So as the ACLJ lawsuit against the IRS grows to over 40-plus conservative groups, we're finding out that the agency may have given $500 million, your cash, to a crony contractor. This on the heels of revelations about yet another conference held in 2008 that cost about $2.5 million. Catered by food urchin Wolfgang Puck, the shindig featured employees dressed as Olympic athletes, complete with torches, which makes sense. If there were an Olympic event for ripping you off, the IRS would get the gold. They're the Michael Phelps of bleeding you dry. But the perfect symbol are the torches, often relayed from one athlete to the next during opening ceremonies. That torch has now been transferred from the IRS to you. And the light is no longer cast on your income every April 15th, but on theirs every single day. It would be a shame to let that flame die, because what is accountability without punishment or change? The IRS is collecting more money than ever and spending it on stuff even a drunken frat boy wouldn't buy, all with your money. Their lavish parties reveal an arrogance and a carefree mockery of your own helplessness. They're the largest weaponized collection agency in the world, and they're laughing at you as you cower in your back room hoping they never come knocking. Last week, we may have lost the great James Gandolfini, but Tony Soprano lives on, and only you can put him behind bars. Bob, isn't the big lesson here that conferences are a bad idea? Shouldn't that be the first thing that goes?
If I were the head of a department or an agency, I would send out a memo right away. All conferences are going to be on the second floor in the cafeteria.
Yes.
And you know, here's the thing. They're combing through every IRS meeting there is, right, to go back and find. This won't be the last of these things you'll see. I think this new guy seems to be, Werfel seems to be a pretty good straight shooter. Maybe he'll get the idea, but it's always amazing to me how long it takes people to catch up with these things. There's been stories about departments and agencies lavishly spending money going back as far as I can remember. It seems to me you just want to say, okay, we'll meet in the cafeteria, as I said.
They sure do like to dress up.
They do. This is the weirdest thing. They like costumes, and they like toys. They like to have, like, Thomas the Tank Engine and hats and stuff like that.
Here we go.
Not those toys, Bob. Get your mind out of the gutter.
So mature. Wow.
I think I might not have you as my campaign manager.
You think?
Yeah.
Have a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
And you can sit on his shoulders when you give your speeches.
That is true. He could ride me around like a little camel in the park. Where am I? 40 ACLJ, 41 conservative groups now suing the IRS. Kimberly, what's the end result
Sometimes
here?
I love the law.
Yeah.
They had it coming.
Yeah.
You know, and I think this is just scratching the surface. How many more things are we going to find out about the IRS? You know, one unity, one office. That was one of their themes for their little charades.
Isn't it so that this is a federal lawsuit, it would be, right? Can't a judge make all these, put them all together into one suit and do it instead of having 40 separate ones?
To aggregate them?
Yeah. They're suing as a group.
Case, yes.
They are doing that.
And that's going to be very difficult for the IRS, and hopefully we're going to get a lot more of information, because I think the American people should find out. This is bad. I mean, this whole agency should go by the wayside if this continues.
Well, Eric, what can the IRS do to like restore any confidence?
None.
Yeah.
Here's what could happen. That we can get a perp walk. That's exactly what we needed for all these scandals. IRS, DOJ, we need someone in handcuffs going to jail for doing something wrong. When the private sector does it, they go to jail. Dennis Kozlowski spent $1 million of his money, added $1 million of the company's money back in, I think, 2006. I'm not sure what year it was. WorldCom, if I'm not mistaken. He went to jail for that.
Yeah.
He did the exact same thing that the IRS did. He's spending 6 or 7 years in jail. Someone needs to go to jail for this. Is spending $2.5 million on pornography and torches and Roman parties is asinine.
You didn't see many perp walks, though, during Wall Street, the Great Recession.
No, but here's what you did see. You saw people smart enough not to do that anymore. AIG did it. They got something like $100 billion of taxpayer money. Then they went and did that stupid conference in California, and they got nailed for it. People got in trouble for it. They got fined for it. They got fired for it. No one's head's rolling in the IRS.
Maybe the IRS could put Paula Dean in jail.
Does anybody know who the $500 million?
Oh wait, the
$500 million.
Dana, did you follow the $500 million thing? I went to something called Strong Castle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
I think the most 5-second answer is this is not a partisan issue. This happened in 2008. This is a bureaucratic issue.
True.
When I remember, you made fun of me for saying that this culture is baked into the cake of the bureaucracy, but it's everywhere. The IRS is not the only government agency that has conferences like this.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So are you saying we should ban cakes?
Yeah, I thought that's what she was talking about.
Yeah,
And that
ban
was a Food
torches.
Network.
Wow.
Well, coconut cakes that you buy at Duane Reade and bring for the 500th anniversary.
Can I
He
tell
was
you, I ate
thoughtful
that.
enough to
It
guess.
was disgusting.
There's so many cool things you could get at the drugstore.
That's not one
coconut
of them?
cake isn't one
You
of
can
them.
live in the drugstore.
You can live in the drugstore. You know, next time you get the coconut cake, you get the Vicks 44 night, and you just put it over the top.
And then light it.
No, you always have to go too far, don't you? I guess I should tease.
What's next?
I don't know.